So Epix starting at 45 minutes, 20 seconds. Getting into a game here, we can see already focusing in on our boy So Epix on the Xayah in the bot lane. Xayah, Sona. Whew. The poke is going to be disgusting. But they're going into the poke of all poke lanes. Ezreal Soraka. Overall, Ezreal coming in with the stopwatch. He went real hard into the inspiration, obviously picking up Kleptomancy. Kind of a no-brainer there. Not sure about the early stopwatch, though. I don't know if going into that is really the way to go. I feel like the going into debt rune is far superior to that one. Actually, that's the one down, excuse me. I guess Biscuit Delivery is kind of the other option than the stopwatch. But even still, it's a real great one. He's really expecting to hit majority of those mystic shots early on in the lane. Pull out these. Sorry about that. So I'm going to pull those mystic shots off early in the lane, so really got to watch out for that. Meanwhile, checking out the runes of our boy So Epix here. Waiting in the jungle for a jungler that's not going to come. Kane's starting it out in the top lane. But he's just watching for ganks. That's what it is. He's watching for that early invade. Xin Zhao could pull that off at any time. But here we go. Our boy So Epix running press the attack. Triumph, obviously. Pretty standard. Attack speed. Coup de grace. However, he does go into sorcery second. He wants to grab off Celerity for the extra movement speed, as well as Gathering Storm. Kind of interesting there when you can pull. There's so many different paths that you can go. I really feel like Domination is really what you're going to want to go as far as an AD carry is concerned. If movement speed is really what you're concerned with, I definitely would have pulled off a different secondary rune. The movement speed is fine, but Gathering Storm, you really don't want to play for that late into the game. Yeah, there's everything I've seen kind of goes against that. You know, definitely pick up like Water Walking or Scorch. I mean, really not Water Walking, honestly. That's more like a jungler like mid lane thing. Probably Scorch or Ultimate Hat. Ultimate Hat I can see as being pretty good on Xayah. But then I don't know. This guy might be the Master Theory Crafter. We shall see how it plays out. Overall, they're pushing in the lane pretty hard, keeping Ezreal CS very low. So he's being pretty successful. Close as a warn in the top lane. That Brittle proc, pretty insane. Gonna wait for that auto attack coming in right here, but Sion doing work. Those auto attacks hitting hard. He jumped right into the cannon wave though, unfortunately. So he's going to take a lot of return damage. That E, oh my gosh. Ah! Smacking him in the face. Picking up first blood for blue team. What a misplay. You can tell this is a significant different E than what we were just watching. The flash jump coming in here from our boy Xin Zhao, but going to get flashed away. Very well played by our boy Cletus in the top lane on Sion. Still got teleport up. Going to have to reciprocate that to Orange if he wants to come back and keep this lead. Sona paying off. Lots of damage coming back. Gonna burn off the flash here from Sona. Trades back in. Press attack not going to be procced off. Let's they don't have any vision in that bottom bush. They jump in, the mystic shot. The auto attack's constantly coming out. At half health to the opposing bottom laner is going to cause them to play extra defensive in this lane here. Sona out of mana, so not really going to be able to sustain them back up anytime soon. Gonna have to wait this one out. Soraka constantly watching for the poke in there. She does have Summonary, so we are going to see that poke be extra damaging to our boys in blue. Zig stopped up here, but he was going to miss out a rise, so lots of damage there. Kane is seen, is not seen, not sure, but going to stave off this gank, or maybe come around. He might just find Xin Zhao backing here in the river. He does. So he is going to get seen either by the ward or by his boy Xin. It's going to cause Rise to kind of peel off there in the mid lane. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, our boy Constant Pressure getting put down. Those mystic shots hailing in damage from above. But we got a full healthy wave in right here. Maybe this will equalize that CS. Cannon gonna go through. That's worth taking the poke damage. Super worth. Minion's gonna go it. Gonna miss. This is in CS critiquing hour. But overall, really, the only thing that Ezreal and Soraka are concerned with right here is that poke damage. Ezreal walks right into turret range. He feels like that Soraka sustain is going to be enough to keep him in there. Ornn, wow. This guy, not the best. Going to get knocked back up. The Corrupting Potion really doing tons of damage right here. As well as that Bambi Cinder on Cletus. Keeping him pretty healthy, keeping that damage down. Grasps the Undying, though, going to get moved on over to Ornn. Kayn here trying to find the gank. Xin Zhao going to find the gank there in the mid lane. Who is going to come out on top first? Xin here making the moves into mid lane. Meanwhile, the damage going up on top. The pressing attack's going to go up, and Zig's going to get popped up before he can move the maximum distance away. Not going to matter, though. Xin is too scared to go in. There comes the damage, waiting for the E. Ooh, the damage coming out. He is still slowed. Going to have to burn the flash if he wants to get away from Sion. Overall, Sion's flash was still down from the previous engagement that he barely got out of, so kind of an even trade there. 1-1 in the top lane. However, a lot of CS is going to get lost to that tower. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, So Epix hanging in there. Hanging in on a prayer. Meanwhile, that poke damage. Whew, so rough. Not rough enough, though. We do have Kayn coming in for the ganks. Trying to get the slowdown. Ezreal does jump right into it. Not going to be enough, though. Still doing enough damage. Kayn is going to be mostly offensive at the moment. So he's going to send him back to base. Ezreal might look for the mystic shot on the tower. Doesn't find it. Move back comfortably CS here. Man, if this Ornn play does transition into the late game, we could see a very easy game. But not if they have Xin Zhao to back him up. Sion very quickly going to make himself unstoppable. He knew what was up there. Xin Zhao did not have the presence of mind to jump in front of him. So it's going to be an easy jump away. Ezreal, man, this guy playing super aggressive. Really trying to get in there. What is that breath thing called out of Ornn? Let's check that out. Bellows Breath. He's bellowing something, that's for sure. Bellowing or blundering. One of the two. Certainly doing it, though. Kayn here going to pick up the blue buff. May or may not find Ornn. He is picking up a cloth armor up here in the top lane. It's going to be very difficult for Sion now to keep these trades going. Kayn, though, is coming in hot. There goes the W lane, and damage going down. That Searing Charge going to do a lot to our boy Cletus. Does he make it out in time? Maybe not. Xin now coming in for the gank. The Rupturing Charge is going to slow him. That's going to allow him to flash dash, and he's going to go down. We got an undead Sion, though. He's going to come in for that kill. Lots of damage going into Sion, or excuse me, into Xin Zhao. I do not think Kayn realized what exactly was happening. He's going to go ahead and take out the Vision Ward. Meanwhile, Rise waiting for Ziggs to come back in. He is found out, but not in enough time. Waiting for that Rune Prison. There it is. Doing the damage. The satchel already used. This is a dead Ziggs. Picked up by Xin Zhao. Very close, though. Rise almost giving a death away there on the play. Very nearly does. We got a 20 CS lead for Ezreal down in the bottom. Poke damage coming out. Ooh, and returned onto Sona. But we got level 6 on both of these champions down here. Definitely going to give the ultimate advantage over to So Epix and Sona. They definitely kind of game-changing. More so than just a heal and, you know, a very easily dodge Arcane Barrage. They could even combo it and use their ultimates together. Here it comes. So Epix trying to make the damage going in. We have a flash stun coming out from Sona. The damage going down. The Ignite is going to pick it up for Sona here in the bot lane. Damage still going down. Slowed up. The feathers are flying. The stun does not land, but doesn't matter. Sona knows what's up. She picks up the kill. Xin Zhao, though, moving in quick. Going to need a movement speed boost if they get out of it. Not necessarily, though. But he's got to get the hell out of dodge. Demolish, though, on our boy Ziggs. Trying to pick up an early tower, but might cost him his life. Does not. Trying to figure out, is Xin Zhao actually on the dragon here? Yes, he is. Kane sees him. Ziggs sees him. There's all the damage going down. Ziggs not going to be able to help out. The Xin Zhao ultimate staving that off. Smite going to go down. The kill ult. The dead Xin Zhao, but they still pick up an Ocean Drake for the red team. Might see how well this plays later on in the game with kind of full engaged team comps. An Ocean Drake might not be the best to lose your life over. But we'll see if blue team can really do anything with the pressure of no jungler on the field. Ziggs down a hefty amount of HP here, so he's going to be kind of zoned off in the mid lane. Not really a big deal, though. It's kind of Ziggs' forte. Meanwhile, we got a big-ass wave down here for our boy Epix. Miss just a little bit of go. Take a little bit of poke back and forth. Excuse me. Still down hefty amount of CS, about 15. Not the best place, but definitely not the worst. Still 2 assists. I would imagine that their goal differential is roughly even. Especially with a BF sword going into really only a Sheen offensive stacks of the red team. Damage traded back. Healed back up from Soraka. Looking to see where this next gank is going to go off of. Kane up here in the top lane. Probably just going to hold the lane for his boy Sion. Poke damage coming out here from the Soraka lane. Here we go. Gain here for the gank in the top lane. We got an unstoppable Sion. Gonna miss his mark. Slow is also going to miss. There comes the call of the Forge God. Gonna knock up our boy, but we got Ziggs here. He is waiting for Ornn. He's gonna get it with that Satchel Charge. Kill going over to the blue team. 6-3 lead. Meanwhile, Xin Zhao hanging out in the bottom lane, looking to either make a gank down here or find some of Kane's jungle. Maybe gonna kill on our Ziggs mid laner. But he is seen. Save up. Only going to get some chickens for it. Not exactly the chicken dinner he was looking for, but it will suffice. So overall, we'll quickly have a very tanky Sion on the top lane. We might not have a tanky Ziggs. You see him going down here very quickly. Xin Zhao going to pick up that kill. What was he doing? There we go. That's the ultimates traded. Where is the pullback? Not enough mana. That's going to cause Sona to lose her life. We got to pay attention to those mana bars. We're really going to be making the plays. Bot lane, unfortunately, goes down. 1/2 of it at least. That's going to be the charge. Stopping him up. Waiting for that press the attack. There goes the knockup. There goes the spears. Waiting to see if there's anything to stop our Sion. He is unstoppable. Not quite going to get knocked up. Going to flash into place. Going to do the damage because the tower's going to finish him off. Looking for the double kill. Zombie Sion, though, not going to do it. Just slow enough from Bella's breath. Got to blow him out of the lane. As Ezreal decides not to get the first Oracle. Kind of confused what he's waiting on. I guess maybe he's waiting for the lane to die out a little bit more. First blood turret here. Going to go over to the red team. Unfortunate because Ziggs was right there in the mid lane. Almost grabbing it up. I'm sure this next Satchel Charge will take it out. And there it goes. There we see the comment coming in. It came in clutch for Sion here in the early game. However, when we move into the mid to late game, it's unfortunate because the damage from the Comet really is not going to do all that much when you're going up against a straight tank. That Grassly and dying is definitely what he would have wanted. Unstoppable, though. Going to look for the knockup. Warren going to get popped up. Waiting for the damage. Trying to move back in. Here comes Kale, but Rise is there to follow. The W, the knockup, the Ziggs, the bomb. Looking for the kill. Not going to find it, though. Rise underneath the turret. Flash coming down here from the bottom lane. Xin Zhao. No turret to back them up. So Epix and crew are going to get out of it. That's going to be both summoners burned, though. He is going to be a very tasty bird for the next 3 minutes or so. Another tower going to fall into the top lane. Here we go. We got the press the attack almost going off. Ooh, cancels an auto attack. Unfortunate. They are going to move back. They saw Xin Zhao right before that ward went down. So he's going to move in down here. Saw him again. He's going to go ahead and make use of his time. Grab those Krugs. Well, jeez. Ezreal making use of this time. Here we go. Lots of people coming down in here. Just waiting for that Signal to come back in. There we go. He is staying in range. Ooh, unfortunate. He was staying in range of Xin Zhao to keep the damage down from his ultimate. Okay, and they're going to dive for a Soraka. Not exactly the best move. 2 members going down now from the blue team. But Ziggs is moving in hot. Moving in fresh. Xin going to be the first one to die. Ezreal here looking in the back. Very tasty and low health. But instead they're going to focus in on this one. Early flash going to get burned out as Ziggs. He's now going to get chased down from the Ezreal. No damage left. And this boy's going to get out very easily. Now we have the War of the Tanks. As Ryze is going to move in too. Ezreal very smartly going to stay off into the top side of the jungle to kind of throw some damage down. The Arcane Barrage going to be the one to take out Sona in the back lane. Still very squishy. Searing Charge into the Rupture is going to take out Sion. That's going to be an overall a 4 for nothing. It might actually be 5. Yeah, that was all 5 members died in that engage. To merely 2 from the red team. They're going to make a hard push here for this tier 2 turret. Gale, though, is going to be the one to stop it. There goes... Ooh, not quite enough damage. Man, the Chilling Smite, not enough. That Forge God, though, is going to be enough. That's going to take another boy so Epix. Bot lane, very unfortunate here. Does this engage continue? It does not. Kane finally figured out we got to get a little more stats, a little more gold. Maybe some map pressure if we want to beat these guys. Them together, way too tanky, way too hard of an engage. Ziggs Bomb, not in enough time. It is enough time for that Master emote. Zhao very easily smiting away. Picking out on the top lane. Pretty large minion wave there moving in. Sion is going to catch that one. Will not catch. He's going to be there in time to get a little bit of it. I'll take a lot of Mystic Shot here. The red buff as well as blue onto Ezreal. Or maybe kick your ass right now. Oh, wow. He might have jumped in way too early. This guy, unstoppable. Going to get slowed down. Maybe not enough. Soraka moving in to try to save a boy. Double knockups. Isn't enough. Ryze teleporting in. But you got a really low health Sion. The Bellows Breath. The Mystic Shots. Ezreal picking up the kill there. The dash, not enough to keep him alive, though. And Undead Sion going to pick up a kill. 2 kills now for the blue team. Or excuse me, yes, the blue team. But Kane, too deep. That's going to be top side of the map, traded for bottom side of the map. 2 for 2 on the play. In the meantime, so Epix, way too far away from that fight, decides to take the objective. Not really a whole lot he can do. No teleport. Kind of just keep doing what you're doing. Zig's going to clear out the wave. Not in enough time, though. We got tanky members there and 1 tower down. Going to pull them ahead in the tower count. Excuse me, not pull them ahead. It's going to make it closer to even. That's only 2, top and bot. Meanwhile, all of the tier 1 turrets from red team have fallen. Not only that, but they are going to find even more objectives on the map. Rip Herald could be the next one picked up. Xin Zhao's taking it up very easily. This guy's a big boy right now. Warrior moving in that Black Cleaver. So much HP, so much damage. This guy's going to be a killer in fights. Sony here trying to get some map control down. Unfortunately, not really doing the best. Overall, it looks like kind of the key entry points Sona's got down very well. They have some kind of miscellaneous deep ward coverage on the bottom side of blue team's jungle. The majority of the middle of the map is covered, which I'd say is probably the more critical points. Sona's doing a great job of this vision coverage. Ziggs here doing the teleport into the top side, maybe looking to get the kill here onto Ornn, kind of using everything on it. Here comes Kane coming in, trying to find the knockup. They find it just in time for Ziggs to pick up that kill. Ornn, going to be the 13th one dropped here for the blue team. Sony here trying to cover in the mid lane as Kane is going to get lots of damage drop down on him. Sona, unfortunately, looking to make the damage. Wow, she gets styled on. The flash behind, the crescendo going wide. Kane here finds himself on the other side of the wall. Arcane Barrage, not enough to finish him off, though. Gonna make it out, it's just easy, but here comes our boy Xin Zhao to cut them off in the jungle. He is a little outnumbered. Just gonna grab a little scuttle crab on the end of it. The So Epix get it. Ooh, so close. Almost. So overall, a fairly even game from both of our teams here. Turn off chat right here. Sorry about that. I hate how it resets every time in the spectator. You think they would just carry over settings? So Rift Herald about half the time down on Xin Zhao. Doesn't matter. Gonna get used right now. I read that guy's mind. Unfortunately, Ziggs kind of clears out those minion waves really easily. Maybe not the best time to use it. Here comes Xin Zhao, though. He's all systems are go. They're going on that Scion. Our tankiest member is going to drop very quickly. So is that Xin Zhao, though. He's going to get traded over. Arcane Barrage deletes the Sona. 2 kills now picked up for our boy Ezreal. That flash going to get blown. The teleport coming out from Warren. He's looking to find his way back into this fight. Kane, though, going to find Soraka in the back line. That's Rise going to find him. Hanging out to the side, So Epix there. He is very deep. It's like that Ornn, the Forge God, very deep inside our boy. Last one alive, Ziggs. Kind of the best character to have, the last one alive. Going to be able to clear out these waves very easily. Good stuff. While a very early Vampsifter picked up. Well, not actually early. He's 6-2 and 6. There's a lot of golds right now sitting on our boy Ezreal. So he's a very big boy. Triforce, Man Immune finish, Vampiric Scepter, going into the Essence Reaver Static Shiv. So pretty much what that means is in the fights, So Epix and Ezreal, he is going to win them every single time if he's able to hit at least 1 to 2 Mystic shots. Really, the only way he loses the fight is if he misses every single one, essentially. Or if he can even time the jump, I believe not Essence Flux. It's, trying to figure out these. Arcane Shift, there we go. If you can land kind of an Arcane Shift and powered auto attack, that could even that could keep him in the fights. Because that lifesteal is so massive, it's going to make his dueling potential incredibly powerful. However, in the meantime, he's going to be down there by himself, picking up the bot lane. He does see Kane walking down there to him. Going to get pinged out by the rest of his team. He is going to be able to move back in time. The red buff going to keep him extra safe. Meanwhile, the rest of the red team, they're going to grab some of these static objectives. Ooh, going to get knocked back up. He knows that he got the time to go out, but that's almost a quarter of So Epic's HP going to go out after 1 Mystic shot. The Ziggs Bomb just going to come barely late on the Mountain Drake. Arcane Shift back over. He's going to stay safe. And overall, that Redemption on Sona is going to save Ziggs' life. He's just barely making it out of that. The rest of the red team, though, incredibly healthy. Looking to come after this tier 2 mid lane turret. Over Ezreal decides to go back to base. They're going to reset, push all their boys out. They got about 1 wave left before their wave hits the turret. 3 members of the blue team are going to be there to stop it off. Ooh, unfortunately, Sona moves way too far ahead. Here comes Xin Zhao. He's going to move really far ahead, too. The Unstoppable is going to go off onto Warren. He's going to return, though. A lot of damage there. Xin Zhao sitting in the middle of the fight. That's going to be everybody teleported back into safety, including Kane, into the middle of 4. Overall, great play by the Rise here. And Ezreal going to pick up the last little bit of damage onto Sona. That's going to give them a 2-for-1 so far on the play. Only their main tank down. But we still have a very tanky Xin Zhao with full HP. Well, excuse me, about 3/4. Sion's already respawned, or I'm not sure if he even died. Ziggs Bomb going to find its way into the backline. Soraka going down. That's going to be a Xin Zhao going down. 2 kills off to our boys in blue. As Ezreal, though, are extremely fed AD carry. Extreme is a strong term. He's a fed AD carry, we'll say that. Dominating his way in the mid lane. Gonna pick up the blue team's blue buff. Gonna find Sona here in the jungle, unfortunately. So is Kane, though. They got his number, looking to find the damage. The slowdown's happening, looking to find that arcane shift, and there it is. Kane had just recently done the shadow step. Was not going to be up in time, so Ezreal makes it out very cleanly. Satchel Charge is going to keep Zig safe there in the mid lane. The monster, or maybe, is kept off. Soraka, they're going to find Arcane Comment. Lots of damage here. Sona going to come back in for this, excuse me, the backup. Redemption might keep him safe, might not. That's going to be the ladder. Soraka drops to an unstoppable Scion here in the mid lane. Flash coming out from Ezreal. He's going to stay alive. The Forge God coming in, going to stun up our boy Scion. Is it enough though? Not slow going to be there. Kane knocking up the horn. But we got a big boy Xin Zhao coming right in the middle of the team. Gonna do tons of damage here to our boy Scion. The shields are down. That goes the tank. We got an Ezreal though. He's right in the middle of the team. So Epix found the last little bit of damage, and that allowed Kane to pick up that 2 kills there. Well, 1 on him, 1 on So Epix. They picked up Xin Zhao. Only thing left now in the mid lane is the Rise and Ornn. Going down to the superior poke. Damage coming out of the blue team. Waiting to get that demolished. As soon as he can get that demolish proc off, the Satchel Charge is going to take out that mid lane turret. Not enough time though. Gonna have to pull back off. With 3 members here, the sustain from Soraka, there's not much they can do. Not to mention, here's where the Ocean Drakes are really kind of coming in big for red team. They were able to pull back after that last engage, and now almost back to full HP. Even without the Soraka, I doubt her heals had that much of an effect onto Ornn and Rise. So really coming out big for them now in the latter half of the game. As a reset, let's take a quick look at Swep's build as he picks up the red buff. Going for the Essence Reaver, Static Shiv, Infinity Edge. Overall, going to put him at about 80% crit, I want to say. Let's take a look here. 20, 30, I believe another 20 coming out from IE. Yeah, 70%, excuse me. So going to be pretty close to a full crit build after his next attack speed item, which is going to be absolutely insane when he tries to go toe-to-toe with that Ezreal. There's no way Ezreal can stand up straight up to another auto attacker. Ooh, or maybe he can. A real quick arcane shift doing a mystic shot, plus the Blade of the Rune King active is going to chunk So Epix. After that, they know they got pretty much 1 member completely down. Ooh, unfortunately, that Crescendo is going to miss out on everything. No one's going to land on. We got the double knockup going down onto our boy Rise. The Forge God, though, gonna knock up our boy Scion as he goes unstoppable there. Gonna shift out just in time as the Ezreal. That's gonna allow them to kill the Kane here. That's a jungler down for the blue team. Obviously makes for a very easy Baron call. Here goes Red going off to it right now. Ornn trying to figure out how to pop the Bomb Berry. See what to do. Sona moving back in, trying to make up for her previous blunder. As they're going in hard now in the play. Doesn't matter. The Baron already picked up. They might try to take it off the members of red team. They don't find it though. Here comes the Forge God trying to find his way onto So Epix. And he does it just enough time. They get the damage down, take out Ezreal, but So Epix loses his life for it. Zig's there with a backup on the play. He's got a lot of damage right now. He is a very beefy mid laner. A lot of damage to turrets too. That Lich Bane definitely going to do some work when it comes to the pushing game. I find out they see this. This is Zhao. He's got his eyes on the prize. They know what's up. Here comes the Ziggs ultimate. Oh, and it is enough this time. Wow, great play. Ziggs there going to pick it up from Xin Zhao. His ultimate does not stop damage going to neutral monsters. Crescendo going to land. This is going to be a solo kill. Yes, it is. Solo into Sona. That's going to pick up a double kill. She got the Xin Zhao as well. Perfect. Exactly what you want to see. 5 kills on your support, while you're 1 kill on the AD carry, trying to finish off big items. You know, no big deal. When they're going to forge the improved Sunfire Cape. Gives him a little more armor. Which, I mean, he's really getting melted by the Ziggs here. You'd think this guy would pick up some magic resist eventually. However, he is not. Just notice that Soraka down there in the bottom lane, a very beefy girl. Grab the Warmogs. The Warmogs plus the Ocean Drake pretty much going to consistently keep her in the lane. Plenty of mana, plenty of HP to keep the rest of her team alive. You're going to really have to focus them out. The Satchel Charge is going to push Ezreal back into the team, but it is not in enough time. The Arcane Barrage not going to matter. Challenging Smite. They're hoping to get him. Mystic Shot does. Zig's going to be the first one to fall. Blue team in shambles. There goes Kane. They're trying to find the damage, though. Xin Zhao taking up a lot of turrets. That Soraka heal is going to keep him alive. Sion, the next one to drop. 3 down right now. We have a lot of aggression coming out. This is what I was talking about. The red team is capitalizing, using those tanks, using those dives. And now they're using that sustain. Soraka keeping them all full HP as they move in and take this inhibitor turret. Ezreal right here. He's got ants in his pants looking for the kills. He's just going to keep him off as his team picks up this easy inhibitor. As Xin Zhao is going to cover for the rest of his team and get the pressure off the top lane turret. Ornn, for some reason, his team's about to go back, but instead he just wants to use his forge right there in the middle of the blue team base. Big balls, I guess. Overall, red team, they're going to clear out as much ward coverage in the bottom side of the map as they can. Maybe force out a pick here. They might find it, but they're spotted out. Here comes Kane, though. There comes the knock-up. Ornn finding it. The damage from the Ziggs bomb coming in huge. Satchel Charge is going to push him back in, but the Soraka silence is going to keep him in lane, but it doesn't matter. Whoop! Rise out just like they came in with barely any health left on Ornn. Wow, that was great timing, too. And Ornn going to steal away the blue buff with the Bella's Breath. Going to troll him after he just saved his life. Come on, bro. Ooh, here it comes. Ezreal coming in with the big dick plays. Lots of damage going down. The Mystic Shots landed really easily. Wouldn't even matter when he died. He's got that Guardian Angel. Here we go with the Shadow Step, though. Kane trying to find his mark. The Chilling Smite. There comes the knock-up. Looking for the damage. The Electrocute proc going off. This is going to cause Kane to ultimate. The damage, though, not enough just yet. There he goes. Ezreal going down. Not going to stick around for the return kill. He's got the Guardian Angel off, and that was enough for him. So Epix, though, going to lie in wait, trying to find the boy. The red buff is up. Soraka, though, going to come in with the assist. The heal there. The redemption coming out from Sona. She's looking to come in, but human, she did not realize she's got a Xin Zhao behind her. He is going to pick her up first on the play. Kane, he's going to Leda right out of there with a Shadow Step. Ornn, though, he's going to come in with the play. The Forge God could come in. Yep, exactly what I thought. Slowing him up, stunning him down. There goes the Unstoppable, but not quite enough. The rest of the red team is there in his face. Ezreal going to pick up the kill. 2 down so far from the blue team. Meanwhile, Ziggs finding in those big bombs on Soraka in the bot lane. She's got a lot of health, but not a lot to do with it. There we go. So Epix, big kills coming out, but not in enough time. And Essence Flux is going to take her out in 1 hit. Looking at about 1/4 of her HP coming down from just 1 attack from Rise. He's 9-0-7. That is one huge mid laner. Just slightly a bit bigger than Ziggs. Not to mention he has purchased the magic elixir that's going to allow him to do extra damage to turrets. Ornn here really trying to keep the aggression going. Redemption by Soraka. See, I believe she died in range to get that one off. Kane here looking to Shadow Step in. Didn't want to get Rune Prisoned up in time. Going to get the double knockup. Is it going to be enough, though? He is going to ult right inside of Xin Zhao. But the Styx Gauge is going to proc. Keep him alive. No, it is not. Sion finds his mark. And they get knocked up, they get stopped up, they get dropped down. That is going to be 3 kills going over to the blue team right there. Luckily, we had the Scion knock up there just in time to stop the portal away. And now we have blue team. Their base in shambles, trying to find their way back into this game. You got a couple options. It's 35 minutes of the game. That is going to mean the next dragon should be Elder. Baron coming up in another 30 seconds. Either one of these objectives could mean they have that extra push to get back into the game, but really all it's going to come down to is positioning. Ooh, an unfortunate stopwatch coming out. Going to stop him up. Isn't it enough time? The redemption coming out. The arcane shift. Going to give Ezreal the kill. And so Epix going to trade it over back. A unstoppable Scion trying to find the Soraka. She's got a lot of HP, but we got a lot of members of blue team. That's going to be 2 dropped right now, and Baron is right in front of them. This might be the extra push they need to stay into this game. Baron going to fall. Meanwhile, Xin Zhao going to try to solo Dolo. The Elder Dragon there. On the bottom of the half of the map, they're going to use that enhanced recall. Pings are coming out. They know it started. No ward coverage on it, however. You might see that patented Zig steal if he were alive. He's not, unfortunately. Trying to get it all down. Should be very easily picked up. Going to get scouted out. They know it's there. They're going to get in just in time to watch it fall. So here we go. Elder Dragon versus Baron buff. We're going to have the lane pressure versus the dragon pressure. Meanwhile, speaking of lane pressure, the entirety of red team is spreading out, trying to make sure every lane is pushed forward before they make any sort of engagement. Meanwhile, on the side of blue, they're trying to figure out which lane they really want to take and shove in here. Really, you need to split up, do a 4-1 push. You know, you have your teleport up on Scion. This is an easy call, right? Send Scion in the top lane or in the bottom, whichever one. Really, you got the wave already stacking up in the top lane, so it makes more sense to set him in the bottom. Meanwhile, the rest of your team kind of shoves in on mid. Ziggs, you have the empowered minions. You have that poke damage coming out from Ziggs. It's a very easy call. We just got to see if they make it here. Instead, we're going to see farming up, enhanced recalls back. Trying to figure out where we go next. Big buys coming out, though. We got the Bloodthirster finish on our boy So Epix. He is one large AD carry now, even going into a 13, 6, and 14 Ezreal. He should still be able to stand up toe-to-toe if he can dodge out a couple of those mystic shots. He does not, however, have any sort of magic resist. So unfortunately, Rise will probably knock him out way too fast. Lots of CC going down on the Scion here in the mid lane. The Xin Zhao ultimate is going to finish him off. Rise picking up that kill. Lots of damage here in the middle of it. The Ornn is going to drop to Zombie Scion while Kayn kind of styling through everybody else in the lane. He is going very low health. Epix, though, getting completely off. No one noticing in the back line that he's the one doing all the damage. He's going to very easily pick out the Ezreal here. Like I said, the rest, a movement speed enhanced blue team here. Going to try to catch up to Rise. We got the Ziggs right there. We got the rest of the team backing them up. There is no crescendo. There is auto attacks, though. That comes to kill. So Epix picking it up very easily. Picking up the tier 2 turret. Inhibitors are in their sights. Ziggs trying to spam off abilities to get those towers down even faster. That's going to be the first one dropped. Inhibitor going down. We still have 10 seconds left before Soraka can come back. Redemption going to drop. It's going to try to keep them as healthy as possible as they push into the base. First Nexus turret going to drop. Second Nexus turret going to drop. The game going over to the blue team. Great win there by So Epix. Great job, man. Really great play.